Hey guys, it's Hannah again, and so in this video we'll be looking at IVs. So we'll be seeing this screen very much, and you see how this Grubbin's IVs are basically trash. Decent, pretty good. Usually I go the other way around, but I don't care. Anyway, it's not good, but what we want to do is make it look like this. I already have a ditto in the daycare from the last video, so yeah, all these will end up being modest, but that doesn't matter. I'm just here to demonstrate the IVs. So first off, IVs are the Pokemon's individual values, and they determine what the stats are going to be like. You have 6 stats here, and each one demonstrates how high the strength in each of these stats is going to be, whether it's HP, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, or speed. Each one has its own value, and we want to get those values from being awful to being best, like this. Actually, I am going to have to take the ditto out because I want to give the ditto a destiny knot so that we don't have to keep moving it from the Grubbin. So, we'll take the ditto. But yeah, it's kind of just a pain to keep adding the destiny knot onto a new Grubbin and worrying that maybe I released a Grubbin that's holding a destiny knot, even though I have 24 of them. So let's give this ditto a destiny knot. Yes, I want to switch the items. Okay. So we're all set. And you saw that the Grubbin had a lot of decent IVs with 2 pretty good IVs. Can we focus? There we go. So I want to put in the ditto. Oh, hang on. There was something on my hand. That was weird. Okay. Yes, we want you to take 2 Pokemon. And the Grubbin would be the second one. So we're not focusing on natures or abilities or what gender they are. We just want the Grubbin to have better IVs than the last one. Now because the ditto has... Okay, so hang on. While we're doing this, let me explain. So the reason I put a destiny knot on the ditto is because when breeding, a destiny knot causes 5 IVs to be transferred randomly from each parent. So it doesn't matter which stat, which stat it picks it from is going to be random, and which parent it picks it from is going to be random. But you get 5 of those passed down to the child. Since the ditto has perfect IVs and the Grubbin has awful IVs, we have no idea exactly what the IVs are going to turn out as, which ones are going to be great, which ones are going to be trash. But chances are, with these 4 eggs, we'll already have one that's better. Is that 4? Yes, that's 4. I hear something. My family is so loud. So yeah, I'm going to take the Grubbin out of the daycare now because with 4 chances to have at least 1 IV from the ditto, I'm going to take my chances there and say that we can switch it up. It's less hassle to do it now rather than wait until we actually find it when it's such a high chance. Theoretically, you could... Gosh, what's up with my family? Theoretically, you could end up with 4 Grubbins that all get IVs passed down, like every IV passed down from the Grubbin, but that's probably not going to happen, and I will take my chances. Why is the glare so bad today? Well, today okay. So for the record, guys, I actually recorded all 3 of the videos on Saturday. All 3 of the videos that are up at this point, and I don't know whether or not I'll do the next one right after this or not. I've recorded them not all in one sitting, but I recorded them all today. Anyway, back to the IVs. The dust did not pass down 5 random IVs to the child. And we're gonna get our first look at how it's going. Let me try to, like, cover this. Well, I covered most of it. So yeah, with the Ditto having perfect IVs and the Grubbin having all trash IVs, we'll see what we get. Probably gonna get one that's good enough to exchange in the daycare. Forget the glare. I can't deal with this. So we'll look at this one first. This is just kind of the way I do things. For some people, it's easier just to hatch them all and then look at them. Oh my goodness! Look how fast that was! We already got 4 IVs. So, the way I would normally do this, and how I'm probably going to do this right now, so we started with this. We got all the way to 4 IVs right away. I was expecting like 1 or 2. But yeah, the way I would normally do this is I put that one in the daycare next, and I wait until I get 5 IVs. Because, okay, so, however many IVs, best IVs, because I always go for best on a certain IV, if I'm looking for a 6 IV Pokemon, and I have a 5 IV Pokemon in the daycare, with the last IV being decent, and I get a Pokemon that hatches with 5 IVs and a pretty good IV, I don't switch that out, because I'm only going for best. It doesn't matter how good that last IV is, you just need as many best as possible. That's how it works in my head. But yeah, the way that I put this, I guess, is however many IVs the Pokemon in the daycare has, you will get a minimum of 1 less IV than the one you put in. Okay, so that one is like identical to the parent, almost. There's very little difference. So this is like the worst you can get. This is one of the best you can get. But yeah, you can always get more IVs than the one that you put in. Unless, of course, you put in a 6 IV one. With a 6 IV one, if you put 2 6 IV Pokemon in the daycare and you have a Destiny Knot on one of them, you will always get 5 or 6 IVs. Because that's 1 less than how many you put in. As long as the Ditto is perfect, this applies. Wait, I didn't put that one away. You know what? Let's put the Grubbins in this box with this Caterpie and this Bulbasaur for just because I can. But yeah, that really helps in my head to know the minimum that I'm gonna get, and then I just keep working until I get at least 1 more than the one I put in. I switch it out for everyone that's better, one with more best IVs, and I keep going on that process until I get a 5 or 6 IV Pokemon, because usually I'll settle for 5 IVs. The only time so far I've ever gone for 6 IVs is when someone orders a 6 IV Pokemon, or now I'm trying to get 6 IVs with a good nature, which I discussed natures in the last video, but I didn't discuss my current goal. That's not too important right now. 3 IVs, okay. Also, I'll put the parent down, too. I haven't put the parent down. So it's looking like, unless this is going to be 5 IVs, we're going to put the 4 IV one in the daycare and try to get 5 IVs out of that. And I'll probably cut the video until I find it. But yeah, I hope that this process of actually doing it has helped you guys. And I hate this glare. It's killing me. But yeah, this is basically the system that I always use whenever I'm breeding Pokemon. So let's see this last one, see if it's any better than the last one. Nope, only 2. Okay, so we're gonna take this 4 IV one. We're gonna drop it off with her. And this is a little bit of a long process. I grab 5 eggs in a batch all the time. I just keep on going because I have a far smaller chance to get a 5 IV one than I did of getting a 2 IV one or a 1 IV Grubbin. So yeah, I'll cut here until I have 5 eggs. Okay, well now she has 5 eggs for me. Well, a 5th egg. I have the other 4. And now we wait until one of them hatches. Hatch already! Please! Finally! Oops, I didn't mean to pause it there. Okay. So yeah, now I guess, well, I did mean to pause it, but I meant to talk before I did it. So yeah, actually no, we can check the IVs, I forgot. I don't need to pause it, I can check it right away. Actually no, I'm gonna keep going until they're all hatched. No, I'm not. No, I'm not, because I forgot I have to pick that one up that she's holding right now. I keep changing my mind. Okay. This one is 4 IVs. Give me the egg. Actually, I'll pause until the next egg hatches. Yay! Sorry, this sometimes takes too long for the video, so I may just be skipping through the hatching animation. As well as walking to the PC. Oh, we did it! We did it! 2nd egg! We got our 5 IV Grubbin. And it happens to be a lonely nature. I don't know how good that is. I would have to ask people. And it's female. But yeah, that's all the information we got. And the ability is Swarm, but the ability is always going to be Swarm. What else did I talk about? Oh wait, no, it was just the basics of breeding. But yeah. We got our 5 IV Grubbin. I'm not going to go for 6 because that would just be tedious. It's a bit tricky to do 6 IV Pokemon at times. But yeah, there's our 5 IV one. And that's the end of the tutorial, I guess, because, well, that was our goal. But now, hopefully, you will be able to breed your own 5 or 6 IV Pokemon. If you do want to breed 6 IVs, then you put this 5 IV one in the daycare, and you keep going with the same process until you get a 6 IV one. But yeah, we're going to stop here, because, as you can see, aside from the first few Pokemon, which I'm working on getting 6 IVs for those now. That was a coincidence. Most of my Pokemon are 5 Most of my Pokemon are 5 IVs. What's with all the 6 IV ones all of a sudden? I didn't notice this. But yeah. Anyway, you get the idea. And that's it. So yeah, I hope that this helps you breeding your own Pokemon and getting better IVs. And yeah, I guess that's it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with a video on abilities. Reading what ability you would like. And that one's one of my favorites because I love gathering. I used to love gathering different abilities for Pokemon. It was a hobby of mine. Anyway, I'll be doing that tomorrow, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!